Audemars Piguet recently celebrated 150 years as a family-owned business that's still entirely independent. What does that independence mean strategically, especially in a market dominated by conglomerates like LVMH and Richemont?
As you just said, Audemars Piguet is the oldest watchmaking brand still in the hands of the founding families. This independence is a beautiful advantage. What's the main objective for any luxury brand is to be always one step ahead of their clients. This independence allows us to be not only fast, but reactive, being able to better anticipate this growing demand, as I love to say it, because I mean, the more you work with the clients, you get closer to them and you realize that the demand, is huge in a market that is more and more volatile. The world is so crazy.
Absolutely. What are the key metrics that you use to measure performance in this region, and how do they influence investment decisions across the GCC?
As you know, we measure the success of any business through its commercial results. However, at AP, we love to measure the wow effect. How can we keep our clients coming back? And take me, for example. I joined the company 6 years ago, and every year I said to myself, I've seen it all. What can we come up with? And our watchmakers in Le Brassus managed to wow me through innovations, and innovation has been the heart and soul at the center of our success for years. This is really reflected within our existing clients year after year, be at those very special moments of their life, and grow their collection not only quantitatively but qualitatively. Then on another level, opening our doors to new members, growing our AP family, and be a gateway towards the youth, the generation of tomorrow.
The pandemic, as we know, has rewired the luxury experience, pushing digital engagement even for ultra-high net worth clients. How is AP using technology and data to elevate service without diluting exclusivity?
What is luxury? For me, luxury is excellence. It's creating the extraordinary. And in order to fuel excellence at all levels, you need human relations, passion. And that's an example I love to take when I compare watches to any other luxury item or good. It has a key secret ingredient, which is passion. And to nurture passion, you need interaction between humans. And this was terrible during the pandemic. At AP, we have always embraced technology. Technology is not a threat. Technology is an amazing and interesting tool that allows you to be one step ahead of the growing demand of our amazing clients, and very meticulously and discreetly using our CRM database to anticipate the needs and habits and tastes of our clients to be there when they don't expect us. This is the best thing that could ever happen. I would say technology is a silent enabler to be able to create the best for the best.
The brand's boutiques and private salons have become part of its identity. How do you balance that model with scaling demands in high-growth cities like Riyadh and Doha, for instance?
It all goes back to the question on how can we deliver excellence. The key secret is to not only scale demand by growing randomly our distribution network, but to be able to diversify the way we address the demand in those key cities. And this is how we've elevated retail, by creating exceptional concepts that were never seen before in the industry.
Global supply chains continue to remain fragile. And what safeguards or localization strategies is AP using to maintain supply reliability and brand control in the region?
So let me give you a bit of context. 150 years ago, we owed our success to a process called établissage, which consists of gathering the best from the best artisans, each and every component from every artisans, putting it together and in order to sell it to the big cities around us. Fast forward 150 years later, we still masterize this notion, this process, which is still the heart of our success, by being able to create a collective work of amazing suppliers, protect them, nurture them, make sure they are able to produce and provide us with the best, so we can create the best for the best.
How do you view the secondary watch market? And is it an existential threat to brand equity, or is it a potential opportunity for AP to formalize its presence through certified retail channels?
The million-dollar question. This is what I'm asked all day long, clients, friends. It's an interesting question because the gray market is neither an opportunity nor a threat. We monitor it very closely, because by monitoring it and breakdowning it and giving it our full attention, this is how we manage to be one step ahead of our clients and be able to tweak our strategy and tweak what we create in order to be able to answer the growing needs of our clients. So for us, it's a very necessary element of our ecosystem.
ESG principles are becoming core to luxury storytelling. How is AP integrating sustainability, transparency, and local empowerment into its operations here? And also, how do you track their business impact?
First, let me tell you on a personal level. I became a dad 3 years ago, and there's two parts of my life, before this moment and after this moment. And when my son was born, a question came up to my mind, and I asked myself, what am I leaving to this little guy? What is the legacy? What impact can I bring at my level in order to leave a better future for him, to keep on seeing him smiling? And no one is expecting us, each and every one of us, to reinvent the wheel. But when we put all our efforts together, we have to reflect it on AP's level. Our strategy always takes into account all the elements related to environment, social, governance touchpoint. And at AP, we do it at two levels. And in order to do so, we've created a foundation a couple of years ago that works on two extremely important pillars, which is the protection of the forests in key regions of the world and the common good in the regions that needs us the most. So it has always been the essence of everything that we do.
I love how you related the analogy to your son as well. That was a beautiful way to put it.
Thank you.
From a regional perspective, how important is it to develop local talent and regional expertise to the brand's long-term success in the Middle East?
AP is a beautiful human adventure. So from the watchmaker that creates the watch to our clients, I mean, they are our best ambassadors that really wear our watches and make them resonate globally. Fostering human connection have always been the most important thing in all of our strategies. Our success is pretty much linked to the success, the growth, and the love of our people. But when we say our people, it's not only internally. I mean, externally, we owe a lot to our clients. AP is a beautiful human journey, and I think that it will always be a key part of the long-term success of the brand globally, but most importantly, locally.
The one key theme that I see here while speaking to you is people and family. That comes up a lot in this conversation, which speaks tons about the brand.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, luxury is being able to create the extraordinary. And you cannot create the extraordinary by playing by yourself. It's growing the whole community. And your satisfaction comes from not only elevating watchmaking knowledge within AP, but elevating the whole industry as a whole. And that's the beauty of this region. I mean, people in this region are really immersed in watchmaking. They breathe watchmaking. The level of discussion and the level of passion is really something that was very striking. Again, for me, every day is a new challenge, and it's a beautiful journey, I would say, and I'm very, very lucky to be part of it.
Looking 5 to 10 years ahead, what do you believe will define the next era of luxury watchmaking in the Middle East, and where will AP fit within that vision?
I love that question because since I joined a couple of years ago, one of my key missions was to keep on creating the extraordinary. How can we maintain this level of excellence throughout the years and keep on impressing and creating this wow effect within our clients? How can we deliver excellence? Growing our people, making sure we foster, we empower, we trust our talents. Then make sure we grow our AP community, our network of like-minded people. And this comes by growing the youth, nurturing the passion for watchmaking within our younger generation, within the women who have always been true lovers of the brand and have lifted the brand throughout the years. And then from a retail perspective, keep on elevating retail with amazing concepts, real networking spaces where people can come, exchange, nurture their passion, exchange with the team, learn about watchmaking, keeping the watchmaking at the center of everything that we do, or AP Lab that would lift the whole industry, the knowledge of the watchmaking in general. This is something that I wanted to share with you guys, a pledge that I made a couple of years ago when I was entitled with this role. I said, And I'm a big anime fan. I grew up loving Japanese anime, and it was always the question how to be indestructible. My real objective is to create an indestructible brand. AP was here for the past 150 years, so my objective is to make sure it will still be here in the next 150,000 years. So yes, it's a real honor, and I'm really, really blessed to be part of this amazing journey.
That's an absolute pleasure to hear from you. Thank you for sharing all of this.
Thank you, Nicole.
Amazing. Thank you.